Hey guys, welcome to the next episode in the Celtic in the Premier League Let's Play. And we really are now heading down to the final sort of, I don't know what you want to call this final, well basically the final few games. At the end of April, not much left to play for. Stoke won their game in hand incidentally, so this is how the updated Premier League look now with pretty much everyone except Arsenal for some reason. I can't explain that, I don't know why. I guess they're in the FA, well probably in the FA Cup aren't they, but there's no one else. Oh yes, Tottenham, fair enough. Man City have won the league, that was never in doubt. They've also won a treble because they won the Community Shield and the Capital One Cup. Some treble. Then again, I wouldn't mind winning the fucking Premier League as part of a treble. Even if it, whatever. I don't know. I honestly can't. I don't know why the game decides to include little things like the Super Cup and the Community Shield as part of trebles. I don't get that at all. I think some people might like it, but it doesn't really make sense because the Community Shield is just a glorified friendly, and to be honest, so is the Super Cup. All the European Super Cup is, of course, the one where the Champions League winners face the Europa League winners. All that is just a chance for the FIFA and UEFA executives to get together and just something for them to do after the Champions League draw. That's all that is in Monaco. So. It's all over the place now, isn't it? Yeah, it used to be just Monaco, but now they've changed it. Tottenham beat Arsenal there anyway, getting back on track. Everton are 4 points ahead of us, but obviously that can all change. Stoke are rising, and whilst I don't think they're going to catch Tottenham now, it does appear at least that this sort of 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th are all there, but obviously, Everton could lose. Maybe we can take their spot, and minor off chance that we could still sort of break into this little group here, but I sincerely doubt it. There's 12 points on offer. Even then, so that would have to mean that all these would have to lose a substantial amount of games. Anyway, let's get back onto the game. Wanyama comes back in. Hopefully he'll quit his bitching enough to at least play. Forrest and Johnston. Carroll is playing for West Ham. I don't think they have any newish players. Well, they got Marouane Chamakh, who I think was on loan at West Ham. One of the worst players I think I've ever seen, ever. As I've mentioned, I've told the story probably before, but if you haven't heard it, I will tell you anyway. Back on, I think it was probably, I think probably one of my favourite Championship managers. Championship manager 5, I think it was. I think it was number 5. It was the one with the like the Euro 2004 looking type like ball. You know the one they used in Euro. There's like the silver ball with like sort of dark blue stripes on it, like a sort of plus symbol on it type thing. That was on the cover, and I remember I signed Chamakh. This was before he was. This is about 2000. I want to say 2003, I think. I signed Chamakh before everyone knew who he was. Well, people obviously knew who he was, but he's not the big, I say, star. Very lightly on that one, but he signed for Arsenal and all that, and he was a Premier League player. And I signed him, and he was the biggest. He was the top scorer in, I think it was La Liga. I think at that point he was at one of the big La Liga clubs. And I thought I was Liverpool and I had a load of money. I'd won the league a million times, as you do. When you're young and you think, I'm great at this game. I'm going to cheat. And, I think I went into the editor or something and gave myself a sugar daddy or something. So I was doing that, and Chamakh and another player called Ortega was the most expensive players on my save. And I was like, obviously, most expensive or highest value, therefore means best. That proved to be the completely wrong case entirely, and I've since obviously that has taught me a valuable lesson about this game ever since. I signed the pair of them, and their pair of them were terrible. I mean, Chamakh literally scored like 5 goals all season. Bear in mind, I paid like £60 million for him, and I think I signed this Ortega for like 40 million. I think his name was Javier Ortega. I can't remember him exactly. His name doesn't even ring a bell in real life. He might have even been a regen, although I doubt it because. I don't recall ever playing with regens or even seeing their weird CGI faces. I don't even remember them. I always used to just use real players because I never even got far enough to use regens usually, believe it or not. But it was very weird sort of case scenario. Anyway, looking back at this game, the reason I'm not really talking about it much is because the chances are just terrible. Being wasted, Wanyama and I think that was Wilson with 2 big chances. Carroll with a chance there before. They're not taking them. It's got a very sort of end of season feel to it, hasn't it? is the Armea player I'm a big fan of. Actually, he looked great against us, and I think he was the reason why we were able to beat West Ham last season. Once he went off, they just totally, West Ham lost it totally, and that allowed Shelby to score the winner. Believe it or not, remember that? Yeah, John Shelby with his stupid celebration. That's the only time I think I ever saw it. I think we saw it once in Europe as well. Anyway, poor game. Not surprised really. Assertive. Keep going. There's a lot more to come from you. Gary Hooper reacts again. I'd honestly at this point I think I've just not stopped caring, but like, you know, just gonna go with it. It's worked for me for like the rest of the second half of the season, and all of a sudden it doesn't stop. It stops working. It's like, what? How's that work? I don't know whether it's because like the other teams have sussed me or whatever, but usually they don't take that. They're not that quick about it. Oh, fuck off, Wanyama. He has no shooting on, or rare shooting. I don't know why he does that, and he does because I've changed it. I can remember doing it. Like in the, not just in like the match engine. I've done it properly when I was setting the tactics up. Anyway, here's Gary Hooper. Should have scored there. Good save by Tremel. But no, I'm not going to give credit to the goalkeeper. I'm going to give it to I'm going to criticise Hooper because he should have scored there. Really not the best game in the world because it was 0-0 against Stoke and we haven't seen a goal for a while, have we? And Jesus Christ, this is so bad. This is why I don't do one of the many reasons why I don't do lower league saves very often, because the quality of football, and don't if this makes me sound elitist or anything like that, and I'm sorry, I can't help it. The quality of football is simply shocking. That's better from Gary Hooper. He scores. I don't know how many he's got now. He must be approaching 20 surely in the Premier League. He's done very well, got to say. So it does prove that, you know, well, obviously this doesn't prove shit, quite frankly, as Football Manager, and it's a year out of date. Oh, for fuck's sake, we can't hold on to a lead anymore. What's going on? Just an instant reply. Fuck me. Right, Dane Johnston's coming off. David Bentley will come on. Yeah, I know. You never know. He might turn up. He has done it before, David Bentley. See, good. He's got a good. I was about to say he's usually good at set pieces, but alas, no. Anyway, here's Jarvis. Fuck me. He's not that good. Tackling. Fuck. Hey, why does the league? Sorry, I'm really like moaning like an old woman now, but why does, you know, when like the league updates, why does it like jump down here, like in like moves and stuff? Why can't it just keep where you put it? You know, still like at least focus on your team. It's got to like jump to the bottom or, you know, where the top or whatever. Ooh, good save by Trammell. That's a good header by Watt. Sounds a bit better. Right, 20 minutes to go. Bentley, can he put? Oh, fuck's sake! I've to put a jinx on him now for that. Saying, oh yeah, his set piece delivery is really good. I think because he scored one free kick against Arsenal or something, whatever it was. I thought Hooper had gone down for a second there, but it doesn't look like Everton are actually playing. So if it stays like this as a draw, although no, fuck me, man. Fraser fourth, well, he's I can't really criticise him too much. He's been good all season. This is bad. This is terrible. I really don't want to. I'd at least want to stay in the top half. Right, go. Wow, what a fucking tackling. Jesus Christ. Matt Jarvis is being made to look like Messi at the minute. Oh, hurry up, game. Thanks. Yep, don't just go all the way through. No, don't have a single highlight. It's a bit of a shame, really, because it's been a good save. I actually quite enjoyed, mostly enjoyed it. And yeah, wow, we've just died a death. Can't even get the ball. Well done, Hooper, you absolute pleb. Why are we playing over after subs? Just hurry up and just put me out of my fucking misery. Scott Brown, you're such a tit. What are we doing, ref? Hurry the fuck up. Look at him, he's taking his time. Oh my god, seriously? Wow, that is... Why do players take so long? I mean, when they time waste? It's a disgrace, actually, how long they take. Are we just going to keep playing? What the hell? Jesus Christ, that was ridiculous. That is bad. That is absolutely awful. But to be honest, it doesn't surprise me anymore. We've totally lost. We've totally lost it. Does not surprise me. Fuck off, Mialbi. You're the worst assistant manager I've ever had. Right, well, it looks like Celtic. Oh, sorry, Celtic. Sorry, beg your pardon. Southampton. Yeah, they lost to Fulham. That's good. So at least that keeps them off us. Although Newcastle, who have a game in hand, although now Victor Wanyama, believe it or not, is the joint highest average rated player of the season. Kind of shows you how crap we would have done if it wasn't for him. Right, well, we've got 3 games left. One against Villa, one against QPR, and one against Everton. We're at Villa, down at the bottom, QPR just behind us, and Everton just ahead of us. So not overly difficult, but 3 games left, and then this series will end. And no, I will not be continuing. I really don't care if you want me to. I don't mean to sound harsh when I say this, but this was always going to be a 1-season thing. You can moan and just shout as much as you want, but I'm not going to do a second season. As I say, I'm going to be taking a break soon, so this is just the reason the reason why I'm continuing to make this is just because it hasn't ended yet. It's as simple as that. Once this series ends, that's it. Then I'm going to go away and leave you be and leave your sub boxes alone for a while. But I still will have very occasional updates. I just want to point that out. So we won't go away completely, but I'll just have little videos here and there just to point out that I'm still here. So thanks for watching anyway. Next game's going to be against Aston Villa. Hopefully we can get a win. It's been over a month now since then, and we really have completely stumbled over the line. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.